Good morning, friends. Today we are going to learn the next part of our module number 3rd, that is part A, writing skills for competitive examination. In the previous lecture, we learned about the types of essays, that is reflective or expository essays, narrative essays, descriptive essays, and imaginative essays. Now we will move towards the precise writing. See, the word precise is the noun form of the verb precise, P-R-E-C-I-S-E. It is an abridged form of the text or piece of writing. It gives an accurate and concise description of the matter in the text without loss of its meaning. Precise writing is a fine exercise for reading as it develops the habit of careful reading and grasping the main ideas. It is also a good exercise in writing a composition as it teaches us how to express our thoughts clearly, concisely, and effectively in the written form. Remember, friends, you must know how it is a fine exercise for reading as it develops the habit of careful reading and grasping the main ideas. You can grasp main ideas by your reading and write down it in your precise writing. So, it is important one, express our thoughts clearly, concisely, and effectively in the written form. If you are going to present your thoughts clearly and concisely, then only you are going to qualify in your competitive examinations. See now the basic difference between precise and summary writing. Though often the word precise is used to refer to summarizing, there are basic differences between them. A summary is a condensed representation of the written passage, whereas precise is the one-third briefing of the same with its subtle title. So, precise is used to refer to summarizing. There are basic difference between them. A summary is a condensed presentation of the written passage, whereas precise is the one-third briefing of the same summarized paragraph and the same title. Precise is the brief statement of a piece of writing, whereas a summary is a short account of a longer passage. Another difference is that precise writing deals with thought, ideas, information from the original passage in brief, while in summary you can interpret the material with your comments. Again, in summary, we deal with the main events, while in precise writing, every detail, that is, precise writing deals with thought, idea, information from the original passage in brief, while in summary you can interpret the material with your comments. Again, in summary, we deal with the main events, while in precise writing, every detail is presented briefly, avoiding unnecessary information. In summary, to some extent, there is an elaboration of the thoughts and ideas, but in precise writing, there is a avoiding of unnecessary information. Now, see what are the essential qualities of good precise writing. That is, first is completeness. The precise should have all the essential contents of the original passage without omitting important facts. Second one, clarity. The precise should be written with clarity and understanding. This can be achieved by avoiding unclear, ambiguous statements. Third one, coherence. All the sentences in a precise should have a logical order. It should not appear just as a collection of disjointed sentences. Fourth one, conciseness. It can be achieved by avoiding repetition, detailed description, and figurative language, illustration, etc. Fifth one, correctness. The idea or information presented in the original passage should be correctly briefed in the précis. Besides, the précis should be free from grammatical or verbal errors. Compa- Compactness. The ideas presented in the précis should form a compact whole. The words and sentences should form a comprehensive unity. Seventh one, objectivity. While writing précis of the original passage, the writer should not impose his own ideas. The précis should be unbiased and objective. So, these are the essential qualities of good précis writing. Next part, there are some guidelines for good précis writing. See, avoid redundancy. It means avoid additional unnecessary words or phrases used to express something. Here is an example of avoiding redundancy. Original writer, original writing. The principle, see how it is original writing, and you are going to listen it carefully. The principal wants to meet those students who are interested in extracurricular activities like eloquence, sports, NSS, etc., so that he can give them additional responsibility in the council. And it's précis. The principal wants to meet the students interested in extracurricular activities to hand over responsibility. So, in this way, there is a original writing of 4 lines and précis writing of 2 lines. Besides, you can avoid redundancy by omitting examples, explanation and repetition, idiomatic expression, etc. Here are some examples. Example, I do not know the place where he was born. I do not know his place of birth. See how it is written. You can combine 2 or more simple sentences into complex compound sentences. Complex or compound sentences. For example, he went to market. He wanted to purchase some fruits. He went to market to purchase some fruits. How it is converted and it is in précis writing. Next, avoid circumlocution. It means using a few words instead of many to clarify the concept. See how we can shorten the longer sentences without changing their meaning. Remember one thing, friends, you should not change any meaning in précis writing. From summary to précis writing, you should avoid the unnecessary details, but you should not change the meaning of the particular paragraph or the summary. Here are the example. Father complains about his son that he does not listen to him and is careless about his advice. Son, on the other hand, complains that his father's ideas are old ones. He must change his attitude. So, how it will be in précis writing? There is generation gap between son and father. Third part of guideline, the sentences in a précis should be written using indirect narration and passive voice. Précis writing must not exceed 1/3 of the original passage. Précis writing should be written in third person narration. The title should be short and appropriate. And do not criticize or change the author's ideas. Next part, there are steps for précis writing. There is a first step. First of all, you should read the passage carefully to grasp the main ideas in it. If you are unable to understand the topic clearly in the first reading, read it again. Second step, first step is careful reading. Second, make a rough draft of main points from the original passage. Also decide about unnecessary information that you can omit. In step 2, you have to do 2 things. First, making of rough draft and decide what you are going to avoid, that is the unnecessary details from that passage. Step 3, Supply a suitable title for the proposed precise writing. The title should include key aspects of the original passage. Step 4. Arrange the main ideas you have made in a rough draft into sentences in a systematic order. This rough outline of precise should contain the main thoughts expressed in the original passage. Follow the guidelines you have learned earlier while writing precise. Step 5th. Here you can give final touch to your precise. Carefully see if you have followed the guidelines. Include the main thoughts, compressed it properly, and arranged in a systematic way objectively. So, here you can understand how first step is about reading careful reading of the passage, second making of rough draft, and decide about unnecessary information that you can omit, third part suitable title, fourth step arranging of main ideas, and fifth part final touch to your precise writing. So these are the steps for precise writing. Here is an example in your textbook that read the following passage and then write a precise, supply a suitable title. Hmm? Here, I will read out the particular passage. Swachh Bharat Mission was launched on 2nd October 2014 on the occasion of Gandhi Jayanti to achieve Clean India by 2019. This mission was premeditated to mark the 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of our nation. Swachh Bharat mission has got a nationwide acceptance and has mobilized masses and public private sector corporations alike. The Swachh Bharat mission has become a people's movement through which our Prime Minister has evoked a sense of responsibility among the people towards clean India. Unveiling of Swachh Bharat mission is laudable not just for sanitation development but also for bringing about the behavior and mindset change in millions of Indians. The mission is a community led movement focused on building toilets and educating people about the importance of sanitation and cleanliness. Mahatma Gandhi had rightly said, uncleanliness of the mind is more dangerous than that of the body. The latter, however, is an indication of the former. This campaign aims at making every single Indian aware of the importance of hygienic at physical and mental levels. So, how it is written? This is the passage. First part, how you are going to read it. After reading the passage, you have to do, after reading the above passage carefully, you will come across that the passage is about the campaign Swachh Bharat mission. Here you make a rough draft of main ideas like Swachh Bharat mission, its goal, how it became people's movement, admirable for sanitation development, and change in the behavior and mindset of people. Focus on building toilets and mentioning importance of sanitation and cleanliness, importance of hygiene at physical and mental level, etc. Step third, you should do as the passage is about the mission. Its suitable title will be Swachh Bharat Mission. Now, fourth step, you can write the precise writing of the above passage as follows. Here is the precise writing of that particular passage about Swachh Bharat Mission. The title Swachh Bharat Mission. Swachh Bharat Mission, launched on 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, aims to achieve clean India vision. The mission, premeditated to mark the thought of Mahatma Gandhi, spread all over the nation. It evoked people's responsibility towards clean India, including sanitation, development, and changing the behavior and mindset of people. It focused on building toilets and teaching people about the importance of sanitation and cleanliness. The mission aims at creating awareness among Indians about hygiene. So, how it is written in 8 to 10 lines. Here are 9 lines written in precise manner. So, in your textbook, see the paragraph, read the paragraph, and here is a task for you on page number 89. Try to read that paragraph, read it carefully, and after that make it in the precise writing, 1/3 of the original length. So here we end for this particular module. In next module we will learn about After 20 Years, a short story by O. Henry. Thank you.